my reefer louder than the speaker. Yeah, my niece is hanging with the beater. If you ever find a better keeper, 37 cameras for the sneakers. Going out like all the Benny single. Send a cop, I can't wait to mistreat her. Forcing your hoe, I can't wait to mislead her.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jess, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm back with another story time for you guys. And I promise y'all that I am so excited. But let me tell y'all, I'm just upset because I already recorded this video and I did it perfectly for y'all. I shouted y'all out because y'all showed out for me. Like I said, I think last night I asked you guys if y'all could get me to 150 views, and you guys exceeded that. You got me to 172. I was trying to hit a milestone, and you guys helped me surpass that shit. So like, I love y'all. I really do. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, y'all don't even know. Well, I got a story time for you guys, and I told y'all I was gonna be juicy.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be this gonna be the one. I'm gonna just tell y'all, this gonna be the one. I already know. Like, but I need to tell you guys thank you for clicking on this video today, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also I'm gonna leave my links down below to my Facebook and my Instagram. My Facebook is Lovable Jess. That's Lovable LOVEABLEJESSX, and for my Instagram, it's Been That Sass at BEENTHATSASS_. Don't forget the underscore, please, and thank you. Now let me I gotta get in order because I don't know how I got out of order, but yeah. But anyways, what else? Do I got any more announcements? Not really. This story time is gonna be like pretty long. Like I really did it so fucking perfect for you guys. Like, yo, it was so perfect. Like, everything went together so perfectly. But I'm gonna just do it again because like it's just like I'm talking to my brothers and my sisters. Like I said, you guys are now my family. I got y'all under the wing. Like, yeah, like I want to get into the story and I want to stop babbling. So are y'all ready? Look, don't do me in the comments, y'all, because this shit, this is real shit. Like, I'm not here to lie to y'all. I'm here to give y'all the tea. I said I was going to keep it coming and keep it hot and keep it steaming, boiling. Like, this shit is real. So y'all ready? All right, enough babbling. Let's hop right. I gotta read it to you guys, and I gotta write down here again. Once again, you know I like to write. I said I'm a writer, but I'm not always gonna write my stories. But the long ones I'm gonna write because I need to give y'all every single morsel, every little detail, and y'all need to know everything. So I know y'all don't care that I write the shit. Like, y'all know I'm still funny as fuck, and I'm still giving commentary. So let's get right into it. And enough babbling. All right, let's hop right into the story. So in this story, it's myself. It's Bia, my cousin, whose ass I was gonna try to whoop. Well, I was gonna whoop her ass in the beginning of the first story time. It's G, my boo from the first story time, Big Head, who is Swirl's baby father, and Swirl, who is the main character besides myself in this story, and she's also the one who is stirring shit up in the first story time, telling me shit on the phone. We got one more character who dips in and out of the story, and her name is going to be Delusion. Now, Delusion is Swirl's baby father's side piece, y'all. She's the, oh, my glasses is like lopsided. Sorry, y'all. She was just, wait, she's the bitch who thinks no matter what the fuck goes on in the story, she got Big Head on lock, and she really never did. She was just there and she wanted to be Swirl so bad, and she's probably still do. And this was Swirl's enemy, who became my enemy for dumbass reasons and was bullying Bia for Bia's personal issues she had to deal with. Now, I'm going to tell y'all how everyone ties into one another, and then I'm going to get into this tea. But I need y'all to thoroughly understand the dynamics and how quickly they change with whom and why. Now, myself and Swirl met Big Head back one evening when Big Head's other boy, we'll call him Jamaica because he's really not in this story, but he may be in and out of this story. Like, yeah, y'all gonna see. But anyways, yeah, myself and Swirl had agreed to take Jamaica and Big Head to New York to basically re-up. If you know what that means, then you know. If you don't, you probably are a good little lad, and you should not be watching this shit. Now, back to the story. So we drove them to NY, and it's me in the passenger seat. It's Swirl driving, and Jamaica is sitting behind Swirl, and Big Head was sitting behind me, touching me, just saying funny shit in my ear and playing in my hair. Now, I just kept laughing, ignoring his Squidward ass. Cause he wasn't my type, but he seemed cool. And they had bought us some shit to ride out to, which became me and Swirl's favorite turn-up CD. We kept playing "They Don't Like You" by Vado and Cameron. That was our shit the entire night. So when we arrived to the spot, everything went cool. We got the shit. They hopped in and we left. Now mind y'all listened to where the characters, where they were sitting and what they was doing, right? Y'all heard everything I just said, right? Okay. So when we got back and dropped Big Head in Jamaica off, we went to stay for the night and at my house, and that was that. I'm guessing Swirl could see that I wasn't really feeling Big Head. Y'all, I was young, I was dumb as fuck, oblivious, and madly in love with a dreadhead Leo who took my ass for a twirl in life, and that shit traumatized the fuck out of me. And that 10 years is a whole nother story time its own. So I was in love with this tall, light-skinned, lanky, goofy fuck since I was like 14, 15, and I'm 28 now. And that ended a few years ago. So just imagine. I'm newly in love, and I don't care about this grown-ass man getting that money in. Because, I mean, I know if you're going to New York, you're making a little something, something. And they wasn't no small-time niggas anyway, talking about Big Head in Jamaica. But anyways, fast forward. We're going to give my nigga a name, too. We're going to call him Pryor, like Richard. Because y'all gonna see he's gonna be like, yo, you're not shit. But oh well. So I'm in love with Pryor. So I guess Swirl went and took it upon herself to tell Bia that she met two niggas. Now somehow Bia ended up with Jamaica. And Swirl started getting serious, or what they thought of their little honeymoon stage as serious, with Big Head. And you know, this was the beginning of the shit and for them, or whatever. I was with Pryor though, and Bia was now for Jamaica, and Swirl was now for Big Head. Big Head in Jamaica had another friend named G who came into the picture, who a little later, he ties into the story with me. So keep him in mind. So anyways, fast forward to me, Bia, and Swirl being like a trio, you know. We best sisters, we best cousins, you know, we tied the fuck up. We always together, always chilling, always hanging out, always driving around together, you know. Regular shit. So I will always link with them, but without my nigga, because my nigga was too young and they didn't know him anyway. But what they knew him for was playing with my time, making me feel like I was crazy, just being a typical I'm too fly to be tied down ass light skin ass nigga. So fast forward to Swirl and Big Head falling out, having their little marriage or beginning relationship wars, and Swirl catches on to this bitch Delusion. Now Delusion, her ass is some pick-me ass bitch, some who just want to be loved ass bitch. The bitch is burnt out, y'all. I'm talking about Coca-Cola sniffing, if you know what I mean. Remy sipping ass, non-dressing, hair never done ass hoe. And she was basically the type of bitch who didn't care to be only contacted at night. Even though she would cry on Big Head's phone, and she would like be begging this nigga, like begging him to fuck with her, put his trust in her, and let her be his ride or die. Like, come on, yo. It was crazy. This girl Delusion was really playing the fuck out that side piece role, but Big Head, and then Big Head had the nerve to get even more of a big head, like Big Head motherfucker. He was basically like playing around with his relationship with Swirl. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, cause that was just the build up, y'all. Like, I'm about to break this shit down, and I keep telling y'all, don't fucking do me in these comments, yo. This shit is about to get real, and y'all gonna be like, what the fuck, like this story, cause. Look, this is where the story starts taking some red flags, some Six Flags crazy roller coaster ass twists, turns, flips, and more. Now pay attention, because shit is about to get real weird, real fucking weird. This nigga Big Head hit my phone one night, y'all. Now I'm a driver. I got my own car. I'm out at my cousin D's house over on Park Ave. I'm just making up any like address, like any any address. It's nothing serious or nobody's real address or nothing like that. So. Don't be, you know, don't do what y'all like to do. Like, don't get the researching. So, I answered my phone, and y'all, I wish I never did it, because I would have never been in this fucking sick, twisted, weird, conniving, crazy ass, foursome ass mashup. So, anyways, I answered my phone. I'm like, hello? And the voice says to me, what's good? I'm like, hey, who is this? He like, stop acting like you don't know my voice. I'm like, I don't. Who is this? Stop playing on my phone. He like, it's B. I'm like, B. He like, it's Big Head. I'm like, oh shit, Big Head, how you get my number? And what do you want? Because prior to this, y'all, me, Big Head, and Swirl had got into it. Because she asked me, why would I call Big Head to help change my fucking flat tire? I'm like, that's a problem? She like, don't, she like she don't remember that Big Head ass technically was literally initially on my body first. But that's besides the point. I showed you it's not giving nothing like that any fucking way. I even told her she could come because like I told y'all, she was very insecure. And I read right through her jealousy whenever she displayed it. So anyways, yeah. She got mad like, don't ask my nigga to come do nothing for you. Like, why would I ever allow my man to come fix your car or do for you? You got a nigga, right? Call prior and don't hit this phone anymore. So after that, me and Swirl fell out and I had spoke to her ass. And I felt humiliated. Like, she put dick before me, and she never did that before. I looked up to this bitch. Like, this bitch is the reason, along with Bia's lessons, as to how I got prior ass to fucking respect me. So, anyway, back to me and Big Head on the phone. I'm on Park Ave. He like, where you at? What you doing? I'm like, why? He like, I'm like, you alright? You good? My cousin good? Like, what's up? What the fuck do you want? He like, you? I'm like, get the fuck off my phone, yo. Like, just go ahead, bro. I'm good. Remember, I can't call you for help. I can't call you for help. Can't be having you do anything for me. Can't have you on my line and shouldn't be on yours. He like, girl, cut it out. Stop that crazy shit. Nah, real talk. I'm driving around. I got some wine. I'm stressing. I need somewhere to roll up and smoke, and I need someone to talk to. Can I come to your crib? I'm like, inside? He like, if I can. I'm like, no. You can sit with me outside the car and smoke and drink. He like, okay, where you at? Like, where the fuck is you at? I'm like, come to 1225 Park Avenue. I'm at a light soon. You'll see me. Just follow me home. Y'all, at this point, I wasn't thinking of anything crazy, y'all. I'm thinking he's literally in distress and really needs someone to talk to. So, like, I'm driving home and, like, for some reason, he's, like, doing this weird-ass shit with his car. Because he had, like, he had a 4-door truck. I'll probably, like, post a video of it or something. Or, like, a picture or something. He had a 4-door truck, and I had, like, I forgot, probably a Nissan or something like that. I forgot. But a small car. So, as I'm coming up to every stop sign, like, he would, like, run up on my car and then, like, pause and tap my bumper. And then I would pull off again, and then he would race me down and run up on my car and pause and tap my bumper. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, is this like, is he flirting with, like, what the fuck are you doing? So anyways, the conversation when we got to my house was like, how Swirl was said to be a hoe and still fucking their first baby father, Dino. His real name is a dinosaur name, but we just gonna call him Dino because I ain't getting into no names. I ain't giving no names. Nah. So I hear his phone buzzing, and so mid conversation I hear his phone buzzing, and he's talking, and then his buzzing again. He tries to like continue talking, and I'm like, answer that fucking phone. I know who that is. He like, you don't though. I'm like, nobody calls you like that but Swirl, nigga. He like, I promise you it's not her. Like, we're beefing. I don't fuck with her. I swear, I don't even want her. I'm like, and who is that? He like, her name is Delusion. This bitch crazy though. She be wildin'. I don't even want to be bothered. I'm like, how you sitting over drinking this wine, smoking and stressing, you got a whole other bitch? So y'all, he proceeds to break down him and Delusion issues as if that shit matters. I guess he wanted me on his side too, so he wouldn't feel guilty. But I'm just like, I don't know, yo. So basically, you got my cousin worried about me, and she need to be worried about this bitch Delusion. So yeah. And he just smiled. I'm like, what? He like, you want to come somewhere? I'm like, where? He like, don't worry about it. Do you want to come? I'm like, what's wrong with right here? He like, oh yeah, nothing, shit. So he turns to me and starts staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You've been drinking too much of that wine because you have no idea what you're doing. He like, yes I do. I want to take you somewhere. But you scared. I'm like, then he quickly switched the subject and say, yo, you don't even know. I'm like, here we go. Know what? He like, I be going to your page. I be reading your statuses. Plus that be me liking your fucking photos. And I'm like, I just always be on your shit from her page. I'm like, so? Like, y'all, what did you think I was going to say? Like, fuck, you want me to jump in the driver's seat? Like, oh my God, love me, have me. He's like, yo, you're fucking mean. I'm like, yeah, you knew that. Playing in my hair when I ignored your ass when we took you out to re-up. He like, but I want you. I'm like, bro, I have a whole nigga. He like, yeah, one that's not even home with your ass. And what the fuck? Ain't it like 12 something? Like, he ain't even hit your phone yet. And y'all, he had a point. He hit me right where my fucking heart, my little weak, traumatized, hurt-ass heart just, I just put my head down, y'all. He said, I chose you first. So I'm just looking around. He like, man, you got something important to do tomorrow? I'm like, no. Why? He like, all right, we out. Now I'm looking like, where the fuck are we going? Like, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't like, mind you, he just smoked his little weed. He drink his wine. I had a few cups, and now my hair's in the wind. The music is loud as fuck. Like, shit blurring to me. I'm staring out the window like, where the fuck is he taking me? We immediately hit the fucking highway. Mind y'all, he was right. He did want me first, but still, like, nigga, you chose my cousin Swirl over me. I'm just staring out the window. It's just my young ass, his older ass, the music bumping, and a nice ass night in the highway. So we pull into a parking lot. I look up and I look at him and look back down fast as hell. I'm quiet, because what the fuck is on this nigga's mind? I take a deep breath. I take a deep ass breath after that. He just holds my head up like, yo, stop thinking so much, boo. Chill out. Y'all. I should have told him to take me home, but I was bugging. The liquor and the wine had my mind in the chokehold. The cat had my tongue. And this man went into the lobby and he got a room for the night, y'all. Now, I know y'all like, bitch. No. No fucking, like, ain't no fucking way. But like I said, it ain't no buts, still. Just keep listening. So he parks and comes and opens my door. And I'm like, why are we here? He like, I'm tired. You said I can't come in your house. And I don't want to go home. Plus, I don't want to be bothered with delusion of her popping up in my granny crib. Because, y'all, he was highly favored and spoiled by his aunt and uncle. But he used to call his aunt his granny. I can't say what he really called her, but he called her something that rhymes directly with granny. So we go into the room and he sits down. He turns on the TV. He gets comfy and tells me to lay down. So I lay down in the middle of the bed. And he comes over and starts sliding off my sneakers. And I'm like, I don't need your fucking help, bruh. I'm good. Plus, I take a shower before I get in bed. So find a movie or something, asshole. He starts smiling. Now, y'all, I'm nervous. I'm fucking anxious. I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling confused. I'm just taking my little sweet time in the shower. We had a fucking telly. I already know I know it's ain't shit on the TV but porn, white people movies, and maybe 2 or 3 movies people watch to go to sleep. I hear him watching something, but I also hear something slightly vibrating. I get finished in the shower and I brush my teeth and wash my face with a different washcloth. And I go back out into the room. He like, come here. I'm like, boy, don't play with me. Move over and chill out. You taking me home before checkout too. We ain't parlaying and laying up, my nigga. This is not none of that. He like, we got a long time for all of that. So just come here. Y'all, I lay down and immediately he cuts off the lights and I get goosebumps, y'all. All up my fucking arms and down my legs. He was holding my hand and felt them shaking, so he held them with pressure and said, relax. And y'all, he went low. Don't even say it, y'all. Don't even do me in the fucking comments, because y'all just keep fucking listening. The next morning, he turns on his phone, and he got so many calls. He got so many texts and shit. So we just looking at his phone. Then we look at one another. And we just get up and take the car back to the room, and then he drops me off home. So that happens now. So that shit done happen now. So this time, he has my boy G. So fast forward to me and him linking again. This time, he has my boy G with him, and this is how me and G got acquainted and interested and whatnot. G peeps the vibes, but he's not sure, and maybe he was, because I'm pretty sure G was the first to know everything. And y'all, me fucking with Big Head is the ultimate reason to this day that G seeing the green light to do all he did, because he took me through it. He took me the fuck through it. Like, he took me through it hard, y'all. He even ended up picking me and Big Head up from our telly shenanigans one more time, because Big Head couldn't get the keys to his grandpa, really his uncle's truck. But they loved G and they trusted him to use it. And that morning, G found out that I did it with Big Head. But G was more interesting to me, y'all. I know it sound crazy, y'all, but his vibe was more genuine. Even though he ended up fucking Bia, and even sometimes I had come over or just left when they did so, I'll never forgive G for that. But who was I to judge? Look what the fuck I did. Now remember, G and Swirl know each other, and Bia too, because Jamaica is Bia's nigga. Don't forget, in Jamaica, Big Head and G, they all hail from the same town. I believe South Plainfield, but it could be just a town close by or something like that. So anywho, Jamaica gets locked up for a big ass bust because I told y'all they wasn't no small time niggas, and they definitely wasn't by far. Now by this time, B is locked up too. So here's another short mini story time so y'all understand how I got caught and how B got caught too. And then I'm gonna wrap it up, I promise, because I got some shit to tell y'all. So fast forward, hold on y'all. Now by this time, it's time for Bia to get out. Swirl is pregnant by Big Head now, y'all. Like, listen. He's pregnant by Big Head. Me and Big Head are no longer on that type of time. Me and G are liking one another, and we're getting ready to start chilling. Bia gets out, and delusion is still on her. I'm gonna be with Big Head shit. I don't care if he has a daughter come in. Big Head is getting drunk, and he's getting high, and he's playing on Swirl's top, y'all. I mean, he's lying to get away from her, very pregnant. So he telling her good night, like I guess through FaceTime or like phone calls, just to make her feel like she know where he is. Supposedly he's supposed to be at his granny house, but who's literally 6 and 7 minutes from G's house, and G lives literally 13 minutes from me, like I said in the first story time. So we all be clicked up without Swirl though, y'all. Now she's home pregnant, big as a house. Now how do I get caught? Here we go. Bia comes home, and for some reason the dynamic between me, Big Head, and G changes. We all drinking, driving, and parlaying, and I get dropped off first. So that pissed me off a little bit. Like, what the fuck? Bia, G, and Big Head are now in the car. Bia and Big Head get G out the car and drop him off at home too. That's suspicious. Big Head needs more time to play, y'all know. So, and figure out if he gonna fuck with Swirl and do this family thing, or he gonna fuck with Delusion, who's just gonna be remaining by his side no matter what, no matter who he fucks with, who he gets pregnant, who he eats out, or whatever the fuck he do. So what y'all think he did? What the fuck do y'all think he did, y'all? Y'all already know. Yes. Cause hold on. Oh yeah. What y'all think he did? His ass went in for the bait and took the fucking kill, y'all. Y'all know he did. Oh, I said because Bia and Swirl grew up together, so nobody knows Swirl business better than Bia. Yes, y'all. Yes. He starts fucking Bia, y'all. Why? Because when all this shit unfolds, he's going to need some ammo to come at Swirl with. Because right now, it's looking like some old other shit, as y'all can see. Now, Swirl and Bia are still cool. Crazy, right? But yeah, Bia is basically supposed to be finding out whether or not I smashed Big Head. Because me and one of my boy cousins, we going to call him Leo. Because that's what his sign is. He tells on me because he knew everything I just told y'all. And it was all sweet until we fell out. He's gay or whatever. So the tea for him was just entertainment, basically. But today, that's my baby. Like this, like Leo, that's my fucking nigga. Like, one thing about Leo, if he says something, he going to tell you he said it. And another thing, I always know that you're supposed to keep your fucking enemies close. So anyways, because you never know what you might find out. So, yep, Leo tells on me to Bia because everybody loves Bia. This bitch is lethal, you know. She gets to a bag. She's funny. She was getting thick. She was light-skinned with thick, pretty hair. She could drink like a fish. And the bitch taught me how to give head like a white girl. I'm talking eat the nigga up. Like, make him feel like his little whoop whoop is all I know and need. And I could just spit the nigga out. Leave the seeds for the next bitch. Like, y'all, Bia was just fly as shit. So, yeah, Bia and myself and G are at G crib chilling one day. I'm sitting outside crying. I forget why, but it was something about G. And Bia was giving me the rundown on G and how to get him on my heels. Like, you know, how to get him where I want him. And we got that out the way. And she out of nowhere fake butters me up like, now, bitch, I know you better than anyone knows you. And I fuck with you. So I'm going to tell you first. Leo told me and Swirl that he picked you up from the telly with Big Head. Y'all, my eyes got big as fuck. Like, I just looked to the left and I just looked down. I was like, wow. Like, wow, it be your own blood cousins. I'm like, off the rip, no. That nigga he ain't even my type. He looks like fucking Squidward. I'm out here crying about G and you think I'm fucking Big Head? She like, bitch, I know you better than that. I was just telling you what was said. But if you don't get the fuck. Okay. Yeah, right. Soon as I left G house, she told Swirl. So, mind you, me and Swirl don't fuck with each other, but now she has even more reason to hate me. And she does, because she knows originally me and Big Head were supposed to be together. But y'all, let me sum it up real quick for y'all so I can tell y'all some crazy shit. Me and G are kicking it, working at whatever the fuck you would call what we had going on. I had finally told him how I truly felt, y'all, and he still had what I did on his mind. So of course he thought he was a rebound, but I showed him different. Long story short, the very first night I decided to go over his house and actually stay the night. That man's
Oh my
room,
God.
it smells so good, y'all. He had on this red light in his room.
It was a whole light.
The vibe was some like Trey Songz Anticipation type shit. That nigga set the fucking tone. I was like, oh my God. When that man took his gift out the box, I think my uterus opened and played him a special violin song. Because that man entered the exit to my fucking soul. And never in a million years I would have thought you could possibly hurt that fucking good. I was done. It was over. His ass had me and I wasn't going no fucking where. Hence me tearing his yard up after I found out him and Bia were fucking.
Oh,
So
well.
I was born for months. Anyways, yeah, Swirl went into labor, y'all. And like I said, Bia had this actually fucking fuck. I said his name by accident, y'all. Then I don't know why I keep doing that. I said, yeah, been fucking big head, and he was at the telly, and I told y'all these niggas were not small timers now. Bia was somewhere on the phone with Swirl crying, bothering her while she was in labor, telling Swirl don't be telling Swirl, oh, don't be with her own baby father. Like, bitch, are you crazy? Yeah, she had to be high, and she definitely was getting high, y'all. So now you know what her vice is. And that's when Swirl put two and two together. Like, bitch, you're fucking my baby father. That's not my nigga. That's my baby father. You're on my shit list as number one now. I'm dealing with G, who was playing with me, but was feeling me and trying to make sure I focused, I worked, and I got out of that drama and became all I could be. Because he knew how driven and intelligent I was. And someone called the cops on Big Head, and the police arrested him at the telly. That was the end of his run. G kept on with his street pharmacy low-key business. And Swirl had a daughter, a beautiful daughter named, and she named her something that rhymed with berries. Now, Jamaica was still in jail and got years for his bust, but Bia passed away, and rest in peace to her. And to this day, Jamaica, Big Head, and G do not communicate due to all the craziness that went on in the story. Now, do I feel bad? I'm not like, no, I don't. I really don't. Because on my behalf, here's why. Just a little small backstory. Swirl would involuntarily sell me to her niggas, and she would literally receive gifts and shit from this fat motherfucker. We just gonna call him Bigums. Like, I don't know what the fuck she thought. I don't know if she thought she could, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not fucking no fat man for you to get paid. You're not selling me. I don't know what the fuck type time you on, but this is not that. I don't fuck fat men. Like, sorry. That's just that. Like, but yeah, y'all. That's basically the end of the story. I ain't even gonna get into that because I got so many more. Like, I have so much more stories. And y'all gonna be like,
What the hell?
because this shit gets fucking deep. It doesn't end there. Like, everybody got their fucking karma, and everybody learned. It was so many lessons learned. Like, one of the lessons I learned is, 1, keep your enemies close. 2, stay loyal to yourself, because nobody's loyal to anybody but themselves. 3, like, hold it down. Like, just, I learned a lot. I learned a lot by this, and I think I can honestly say it did better me as a person. But yeah, that was the end of the story. So if you like this story, if you like this crazy, crazy story, I got another. Ooh, sorry, yeah. I got another one after this, so I'm gonna be posting it too. But I want to thank you guys again for viewing my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel, to my vision. Welcome to my page. Welcome, like, welcome to this family. I'm just so happy. Like, y'all really showed out for me. I can't believe y'all did that. Like, I really surpassed my first milestone in like a night. I was thinking I was gonna get like 10 views. Y'all did fucking 30. Like, y'all are really fucking amazing. I really appreciate every last one of y'all. Y'all subscriptions. Like, y'all my fucking people. Y'all my bitches. Y'all my niggas. But I'll get back to you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below and tell me how you felt about the story. If you liked it, if you hated it, If you think I was fucked up, what you think was funny. What was your favorite part? Like, tell me everything. Tell me where you talking to me from. Like, don't forget to hit me on my my other platforms, my Facebook and my Instagram. Once again, my Facebook is Lovable Jess. That's Lovable LOVEABLE JESSX. And for my Instagram, that's at Ben That Sass BENTHATSASS_. Don't forget the underscore. I'll get back to you guys soon, and thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Have my reefer louder than the speaker. Yeah, my